Before you trust me with your confidence, your career, or table manners, you should probably get to know me first. Hey there, and welcome to my channel. I am Tish. I'm a wife, mom, leader over 40, navigating life, career, and purpose, like many of you. Here on my channel, I document that via vlogs. Sometimes we will sit down and chat, and then I will turn my camera on whenever I think there's something very interesting, or did I say very interesting? Interesting, real life, relatable content that I can share with you. If you are a returner, welcome back. I love having you here. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I invite you to subscribe, like this video, and tell me where you're watching from down in the comments. In today's video, it is completely different. It is June 1. Wow, I can't believe that we are halfway through 2026. I digress. But I wanted to do something different for this particular video, and I wanted you to get to know me a little better. So I have 10 questions. You'll see me looking off the screen. I have 10 questions that I will answer for you, and I hope that it helps you understand a little bit more about me, especially if you are new to my channel. Some of these things probably have shown up here on my channel, but if not, I'm going to put them all in this video and try not to keep you very long. So without further ado, let's get into the 10 things about me. Okay, so they are segmented into rapid fire, and then we'll do a little story based. And I only glanced at these questions when I had them generated. So let's see if I can answer them. The first one is, where are you from and do you still call it home? I am from Arkansas. I have lived in Arkansas all of my life. I was born here. I went to high school in Arkansas. I went to undergrad in Arkansas, and I also received my master's degree from an Arkansas college. And I only left Arkansas to earn my doctorate in higher education administration from Jackson State University. But for the most part, I still call Arkansas home. Number 2, morning person or night owl? I really would love to say that I'm a morning person. I just think that it feels so good to say that, but I am a night owl. I do get up, I have to be prompted and prodded to do the things I need to do to get up in the morning. I will get up, but it takes me some time to actually get into the swing of things in the morning. But a night owl, it's like after 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, something sparks in me. I am energized and I am ready to do all of the things throughout the night. I have always been a night owl ever since I was a little kid. Like, I couldn't sleep. I have carried that all the way up into my adult years. I am a night owl. I love the nighttime. And maybe, is it one of those things where, like, if you're born in the fall or the spring, like that's like your favorite season? I was told I was born at 9 something at night, so maybe that's why I'm a night owl. But yeah, you can catch me at my best at nighttime, but I will do what I have to do in the morning. The next question is, coffee, tea, or something stronger? I am a coffee drinker. I don't have to have coffee every single day, but there are times where I have the urge for that coffee bean taste. I do prefer coffee over tea. I do drink tea sweet for lunch or for dinner, but I do not run to a hot cup of tea like my mom or some of my friends. I'll do my cup of coffee and I'm good for the day. Something stronger, not so much. I really don't need anything stronger. But I will say this in addition to this question is, I love coffee flavored things, coffee flavored desserts, treats. Sign me up for it. I love coffee flavor anyway. One word your closest friends would use to describe you. fancy. I'm only given one word, fancy. All of the things that I do would be categorized under fancy. I am the fancy friend. What's always in your bag? Lipstick? Okay, didn't ask for one thing. What's always in my bag? My bag, whether it is small or big, it is going to always have lipstick. It's going to have, of course, my debit and credit cards, cell phone. I can say that's going to always be in my bag, and hand sanitizer. Lipstick, cell phone, my cards, because I hardly ever carry cash, and hand sanitizer. Those are like the must-haves, especially if I'm going to carry a clutch. Now, if I have a larger bag, if you've seen some of my What's in Your Bag videos, I'm going to carry everything. You don't have to carry everything because I'm probably going to have what you need. So these are a little longer. What did you think you were going to be when you grew up, and how did that change? Wow. I think about this often, and I even journal about this. What did I think I would be? And hear me out. These are mine. I always would pretend, play, and dream of me being a model, a professional in some arena. Like when my dad would change out his keyboards, I would always set up a keyboard station, whether I was in a bank, pretending I was in a bank or a doctor's office. I wanted to be a professional. I wanted to be someone that typed on a keyboard. Didn't know exactly what that was. And I also wanted to be a doctor. But in my young mind, it was a medical doctor, because I thought that was the only doctor that you could be. And I wanted to be a motivational speaker. At the time, I just thought that was something nice. Of course, you get the hairbrush or you buy the pretend microphone, and I would motivate the masses in my room. How has that changed? It's just adapted to what I am now, and that is really something. I am not a model, but I have been considered a role model. I style my pieces every single day just to be attractive for me, and also to be approachable and attractive in the spaces that I am in. And I've been complimented on that. And I am a professional because while I'm talking to you, I have a keyboard right here. A lot of what I do starts on the computer. In every space I'm in, I'm going to have a laptop, a keyboard of some sort, and I am a professional to this day. I am a doctor. I'm not a medical doctor, but I do have a PhD. And motivational speaker, it all depends on how you look at it. I am paid to speak, whether it's local or I am hired to speak out of state to universities and corporations. So I kept those dreams with me, and they morphed into different aspects of my life that it's like, wow, I have always wanted to be where I am. And I like to see how that's constantly evolving. Love that question. What's the moment that made you realize you were meant to do this work? And this is stemming to what I do as a professional. I've been in hospitality management and higher education combined over 20 years. And in the professional space of speaking and teaching on leadership and executive presence, I know that that's where this question is stemming from. The moment that I realized that I was meant to do this work was probably before I started to professionally do this work. In spaces that I happen to be in, I am with women who have been approached by women at different stages, asking questions on how do I keep it all together? How was I able to make it into certain spaces that seem to be spaces of advantage and advancement and of privilege? how just asking me questions. And this even started at a time where I didn't think that I was qualified to answer a question to anybody. Dates all the way back to high school. So when I was asked, about what did I want to be when I grew up, I've always wanted to pour into people. And because I've only ever been a woman, I've always had a desire to pour into women. And coming from a place of, we had a lot of challenges and had to navigate through many disadvantages as I was growing up. And seeing how we overcame those, my mom and I, it made me want to be a better person. When we were stuck in some low places, I did not want to stay there. And my mom would always give me words of encouragement, and she pushed me to strive to be better, to do better, and to not give up. And as I was doing that and trying my best to find strategies, no matter the age that I was in, I wanted to be able to hold on to those strategies so that I can share them with my friends and other people. And that has just advanced throughout life. It's like that's what I have always wanted to do, whether I knew it was going to be a profession or not. I wanted to be in a space where I can help people be their best. When I graduated from high school, I immediately knew that I wanted to be a psychologist. I wanted to be able to help people. The human mind was something so intriguing to me, on how you could be in a situation, but then the beauty of the makeup of the mind and the complexities of the mind really stood out to me. So I wanted to be a psychologist. I went to major in psychology. And of course, I loved it and I wanted to get a master's degree in it. But then the social aspects got me. So student affairs and being a part of the learning experience, the living experience, that took a different shape. But no matter what program I was in, no matter what job I was in, I always felt compelled to be in a space to help others advance and be their best. And when I was working on my master's degree and I was able to do some programming with student athletes, that's when it clicked. And to see their response, it's like, yeah, I want to be in a space where I can help people gain strategies and techniques to help them better themselves, to where they can feel gain the confidence that they needed to be their best. So whether it was a coworker, it was a student, it was a stranger sitting next to me in the grocery store, standing next to me in the grocery store, I've always felt compelled to help others advance. What does a good day actually look like for you right now? Wow. What does a good day actually look like for me right now? So I can think of maybe two different good days where I can go to bed at night and I'm like, wow, that was such a good day. A good day personally is when I am not rushed. I don't have a full schedule and my entire family unit is together. Whether we are taking time to watch something on television, we're going out to eat, we're doing an activity together, that is like a good day. And none of us are focused on the exterior worlds, work, school, extracurricular activities. We're just all together. That is a good personal day. Another good day for me is when I have my planner in tow and I'm able to confidently and comfortably get through all of my things. But I want to also switch that. When I am able to speak to students or professionals on executive presence and have dialogue and help them gain confidence and the soft skills that they need to improve in their worlds, in their professional worlds, and even in their personal lives, that is a good day. I get so much energy when I am able to help people elevate their lives for their own worlds. That's a great day. That's not a good day. That is a great day when I am able to do what I feel I am truly called to do. I love organization. I love bringing structure and protocol to spaces that thrive on those things. Hope that answered that question. What's something people assume about you that isn't true? What do you assume about me that may not be true? At one point, I would have said, and this is one of the reasons why I do what I do. Once upon a time, and I still hear it to this day, but I'm going to tell you the difference. Once upon a time, people would look at me or think of me and say that I am very confident and I have everything together. Used to say that, probably still says that I have everything together. And that I can do it all, okay? And I have heard that, and at early on, it was like I wanted to feel offended by it because it made me think that I was portraying myself to be something or someone that I wasn't when I would hear that. And I was offended by it because I wanted people to see me being genuine. And I didn't want to come across as someone who had it all together, who was portraying to be perfect when I knew that that was far from the truth. Now, when I hear that, instead of, thinking, oh, imposter syndrome, they think that you're something that you're not. It's all in the presentation that makes it seem as if I have it all together and that all of the days are good days and everything in my life is going grand. And although, with the help of social media and I'm going to share the highlights of things, usually that is the attractive piece to get people to listen or intrigued. But then once I have someone's attention, I want them to know life is not perfect. Every day is not a great day. You're not going to always set your goals and achieve them during the time that you want to achieve them. You are not going to always feel your best, but although life happens, you're still able to there are still things within your reason that you're able to do. Having the skills and the tools necessary to get them done is the winning piece to that. So although I may look like to some that I have it all together, that my marriage and family is perfect, they're good, but life happens, and being willing to accept that life happens and not dropping the ball and giving up and sticking through the things and making sure that I have a support system and that we are encouraging and uplifting each other through the good times, the tragic times, it's important for me to always have the tools at my fingertips when life happens and to not look like, I try not to look like what I go through. And it's not imposter syndrome. I get up and I teach this. I talk about this. Get up, get dressed, look your best in every room that you enter, no matter what life is throwing your way. That's the key. I know that was long, but I don't have it all together. I try each and every day, like many of you, to get up and make the best out of what I have at my fingertips for that day. And I hope that you're able to do the same thing. Last question. What's one thing you want women watching this to know about you before they ever book a call or sit at your table? That's a good one. And that's a good way to end this. What's the one thing you want women watching this to know about you before they ever book a call or sit at your table? I want you to know that you are phenomenally special. And although you may look at the world around you and say that it's overly saturated with insert the statement there, or you wish that you could have done this, or you want to do this, but you may not have the skills and the resources that you want. If you're able to vision something, you see a vision of something that you want, it's meant for you to pursue it. And you are very gifted and you have everything that you need to do everything that you need to do. If you want to elevate whatever it is in your life, you want to change something that's in your life, you're wanting to share more of your story or change careers, enroll in a class, pick up a hobby, style yourself, start a business, whatever it is that you think about in the middle of the night, I want you to know that you're capable of doing it. If you're an introvert and you know you want to grow your network, but you feel like you don't have the social skills to do so, these are skills that can be learned and acquired, and there's nothing that you cannot do. I have a scripture that I rely on when life hits me hard and I start to feel like I don't have what I need. And this scripture, you've probably heard it. It's, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And if you believe the scripture and you hear that, that is the truth. You can do whatever it is you set your mind to, no matter how hard the task is, because you're able to do the hard things. So I want to leave you with this. You have so much to offer. You are too valuable, talented, creative to hide behind the other side of the screen and to look at everybody else live their lives and do the absolute best in their worlds. You deserve to be seen, heard. You deserve to see your dreams come to life. You deserve to live the life that you've always dreamt. And if you aren't living that life now is the time for you to start putting forth a plan to get it up and running. Friend, thank you so much for watching this video. I loved getting to share some things about me. If you like this video, go ahead and let me know down in the comment area. Like the video by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. Oh, this is me waiting for you to subscribe. And share this with friends so that we can grow our community here on A Savvy Life. I hope that you really did enjoy this video, because I enjoyed glancing at the questions and answering them without giving them actual thought. Until the next video, have a great day. Bye.